make sure all the potatoes are fairly the same size so that it has the same cooking time. Okay, oil some water, add some salt to the water. It's been boiling for like 11 minutes. I turn off the heat and just let it sit for a few more minutes. The potato has to be firm but cooked. While you're waiting for the potatoes, put a little bit of butter, however much you want. I'm only putting like this much. I'm only using half of the bag of potatoes too. For that party, I used like a whole bag. Also, the potatoes, while they're cooking, the water will boil, and then when you put the potatoes in, it'll stop boiling. But just leave it, close it, and when it starts boiling again, it's important to turn the heat down so that it's not an angry boil. It has to be a light boil, otherwise the potatoes will start breaking down because you're moving too much in the pot. Okay, I still have like 1 minute. I usually don't even use a timer, but I am for this video. So as you can see, it's still hot in the pot, and the potatoes are not really fully cooked, but I just let it continue to cook on its own because it's gonna remain hot for a while. And then I'm gonna drain now. I cook it this way because this is like the easiest way to drain. You just take it out and let the water seep out. Put the hot potatoes on top of the butter, and now the butter will melt. And I'm going to add salt, pepper, and the cut up chives, and also olive oil. Sorry guys, but I don't measure anything. I do it by eye. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of olive oil. And olive oil, although it's fat, olive oil when it's not cooked and being fried, it's has a lot of antioxidants, and it's actually good healthy fat, so it's not bad for you. Also, I'm just gonna dump in the chives. And salt. And the butter I use, I never use salted butter because I like to add my own salt. And then pepper. Now all I do is, this is what is called folding. I'm not mixing, I'm just lifting from the bottom and then lifting up the spoon on all sides of the bowl, because I don't want the potatoes to be broken up. They will get broken up a little bit, but basically what you're trying to do is move the oil and butter around so that all of the potatoes are covered with the seasoning, the onion, the salt, the pepper, and everything. But you are not breaking up the potatoes, you're just lifting up the bottom and moving the potatoes around. And they will get broken up a little bit, but that's okay. So you don't want this to be too salty or too much of salt at this point, because you might add a little more after you dump these out onto these pans before you stick it in the broiler. Okay, so I've basically spread it around as flat as possible because I want most of the surface of each potatoes to get really good and kind of crispy brown in the broiler. And I didn't add any salt or anything because I don't like things that are too salty, so it's pretty good. Alright, now stick it in the broiler, or if you want to wait, if you have guests coming and you made this earlier, all you have to do is cover it and let it kind of cool off. Making sure that there's some air vents. Don't cover it completely because then it'll just get soggy. So just cover it with some airways and then let it cool. And then if your guests are coming or they're there and you're ready to eat, just stick it in the broiler for a few minutes. I would say maybe like 5 to 10 minutes. I don't know, I never time it. And then it'll be ready. Never used a broiler before. This is the oven. This is bake. This isn't what you're doing. This is what you're doing. And I don't know if all ovens are the same, but you push that and then, oops, and then you can choose high, normal, or low. And what I usually use is either high or normal because I want the flames on the food, and I don't want it to sit there for a long time, which you would have to do with low. So I put it on either high or normal. I think for the party I did normal, but right now I'm cooking it right away and I'm here watching it, so I'm gonna put it on high. And this is the broiler. Now you can see the flame that's already turned on, and you just stick your potatoes in there. Bye, potatoes!